Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
We are the family of Mr. and Mrs. Charles Oha, and we live at Rumibo, Psychiatric Road. We came to OPM last year, August.
Came to OPM last year, August.
We were lucky to meet 7 Saturdays to get pregnant.
Another program. The other one, during the program. During the program. During the program. Power. That is why this Saturday program, don't miss it for anything.
So after this is a product of of that program.
Give Jesus a clap offering. So after that program.
Yes, after the program, we testified on November for this baby's pregnancy. So, but the main thing in my pregnancy is not really that I don't take in. After this is my second child. She's my second daughter. This is my first daughter. And this is my second daughter. She's 6 years this September, or last September rather. Made her 6 years. We're in October.
We're in October.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. Last month made her 6 years. So after her, I gave birth to her 2013. 2014, I was pregnant 2 times. If I just take in, at 3 months, I'll lose the pregnancy. Even if I'm on bed rest from the first day to the last day, at 3 months, blood will just flow and I'll lose it. So 2014, I had 2 miscarriages at 2 separate times.
Ew.
2015, the same thing. 2016, 2 times again, the same thing. Then 2017, when I took in, a friend of mine told me about cervical circulage, that I should stitch my cervix so that if the flow comes again, it won't go off. So 2 months plus, so that it won't get to 3 months, I went to the doctor, I did the circulage. Immediately it was 3 months again. The thing started pushing out. So my mom called me that I should come over, that this is my case, it's getting out of hand. So she took me to her own doctor. There we tried everything. We managed the pregnancy up to 7 months. Immediately it was 7 months. As if fire was in my body. Labor came. And all efforts to make the labor come down. Nothing subsided. So I had a stillbirth. Because I gave birth. When I went to this first scan, they said the baby was already dead. So I had to...
So even with the stitching?
Daddy.
After she had this beautiful girl.
Yeah.
What's her name? Chinaza. Already. After having this beautiful Chinaza, she will take in miscarriage. Taking miscarriage. Taking. How many miscarriage?
6.
6. She even, okay, and 1 stillbirth.
Yes.
So now she said, okay, let us sew it. You have to call Obioma and sew it. So that one now, after Obioma sew, it got past 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Hey, the demon, when they say another picking will enter, say, hey! They declare war on the 7th month. The blessed them begin to cook firewood. The thing just come out dead. So after the thing come out dead, what happened?
After it came out dead, luckily for me, I was tired of moving around and taking hormonal medicines. So I just went back to my former church. I just stayed there. I said, if God won't answer me here, let me just stay. I'm tired. So luckily for me again, one of our members, she's like, my dear, what are you waiting for now? These children never grow. They don't grow. I don't know what they happen for my life. So I related the story to her. She was like, don't stay here. This your case needs power. Go to OPM.
Wait, for your church?
Yes.
On a day for church? Say,
Yes.
how far now? He said, I don't tire. Even though me are there here, I know what engage me here. Go, this your case need power. Go to OPM. Everybody know where the power is. Everybody know. Everybody know. Everybody know where the power is. He said, even though me are there here, go to OPM.
So when I came, luckily for me on that August, it was 7 Saturdays to get pregnant. Immediately after using the coconuts, because I was lucky, when I came, the next Saturday, Daddy said, as you're coming, come with your coconuts. So I came with the coconut. After Daddy prayed, I used the coconut immediately as if things were leaving my body. So immediately I got home. I was expecting to see what came out. I didn't see anything. I said, Just like that, the next month, September, I missed my period.
Wait, Chineke, after you come for the digestion of coconut,
Yes.
this month,
yes.
then the next month,
Yes.
you became pregnant.
Yes.
Wonder.
But still at that, the testimony I gave that last year, November, it was done more out of fear. Because where I was sitting, I overheard a young girl telling on that woman that, in this church, if you get belly, especially for fruits of the womb, but you know, go give testimony, devil if you just take them. But me, I was like, I'm not going to give testimony. Let me not just go and give testimony and disgrace myself. After 3 months again, until it will come off. I just ignored it. After 1 week, I started seeing dropping signs. I said, let me do this thing this girl said. Instead, if I disgrace myself, let God disgrace OPM people too now.
Don't, anytime you receive your miracle, testify to seal it. So,
So after that testimony, my series of dreams, seeing blood, I'll come and tell, related with Pastor Madi, he will pray with me. He said I should forget that there's nothing they can do. Meanwhile, in my dream, I'll just hear voices. They will say, I'm pregnant again, Abby. That is not to get pregnant, that let's see if I will be able to fight for this pregnancy. So in one of those challenges, I just told them that God will fight for me. And meanwhile, every time I'm on my water spirit assignment, even if I spoil it, I will start again. I did that assignment till 9 months, till when I took safe delivery. So it was like when I was at 6 months, they were like, okay, in my dream again, I'll hear voices say, no problem. I should go and give birth, but I'll still give birth to a baby girl. I woke up, I told my husband said, no problem, we'll go there first. You understand? So we're hopeful. After then, 3 months, nothing, 7 months, no sign. And the worst thing is that when I take in for my children, these 2 girls, from day 1, I'll be sick till I give birth. The same thing, I was thinking because I've not been pregnant before, I was thinking it's my normal way. Although when I call my mom and call my mother-in-law, they'll be like, this one is not their pattern, that my leg is different. So I was like, this girl, this is my leg. But when I took in for this girl, from day 1, I was so strong. I'll go to the market, come back, do this, I will drive. So many things I couldn't do in my usual pregnancy.
Because it's not jump power. From day 1 on a power. No siki.
So my husband was like, he was looking at me one day. I didn't even know he was monitoring me. He said, that he never believed that in this life that I could be pregnant, and asked him, what will you eat? Because if I'm pregnant, it's either Indomie or hot water. In fact, when I'm pregnant, once it's 3 months, I'll just go to my parents and stay, so that they'll be the one cooking for me. I don't stay with him anytime I take in. But this pregnancy, I was with him from day 1 to the end. When it got to 9 months, the doctors, they gave me June 11th. I gave birth July 11th. But I didn't panic because I knew that all the midnight prayers I've been doing, I know that God that had made that 3 months and 7 months pass without any issue, I knew that he was going to perfect it. July 11th, I just gave birth to this baby peacefully.
But I want to know, did you sew? Did you meet up your man to sew?
Yes, I did say, no, okay, no.
No, for this one.
No, nothing at all for this one. This one was smooth.
Power, but the highest the highest teller. Where's the chance? Chereba, Oroma, Mepe, Obuda. Nida, okay.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
So as she has said, when she was pregnant for the first and the second one, that's a business. It's like a living. I left business. Honestly, from one hospital to the other. From one hospital to the other. So it was only on this one that from the onset of the pregnancy, there was one night I came back from my business. She asked me, what will you eat? I was very surprised. I say in this life that my wife will be pregnant. After this one, I wanted to just rest about anything concerning pregnancy, because why? Anytime she's pregnant, is another that one is another work on its own. So, I feel very, very, very happy. I and my family coming to OPM.
Bam! Bam! Bam!